God says, your bank executive is stunned by what just happened. A secret miracle check worth more than trillions has just been deposited in your name. You have only 2 minutes left to discover who sent it. And if you miss this, you may never see it again. If you've ever felt like life has passed you by, don't skip this. If you've been praying for a sign, a breakthrough, a moment where it all changes, this is it. Watch this till the very end, because skipping this could mean missing the very moment God has been preparing you for. This is not just a message. This is your divine notification. Your name has been spoken in heaven. Angels have moved, and something massive has just shifted in your favor. Comment, Amen, if you receive this right now. Let me tell you something important, straight from my throne. You were never forgotten, not for a moment. Every tear you cried, every silent prayer, every desperate night I heard it. And today, the heavens are moving in response. That check wasn't random. It wasn't by accident. That miracle had your name on it since the beginning of time, and now it's here. This isn't just about money, it's about restoration. That check represents everything the enemy tried to steal from you. Your peace, your joy, your confidence, your purpose. And I, the Lord your God, am returning it to you with interest. More than you lost, more than you imagined, more than what makes sense. Because when I bless, I do not bless halfway. I bless fully, completely, and beyond what you can ask or think. Comment 1111 if you believe a miracle is locating you right now. That stunned executive, that's the world. The people who doubted you, the ones who thought you'd never rise again. They're about to be speechless because I've deposited something they can't explain, a favor that's not fair, a door that wasn't supposed to open, a healing that wasn't supposed to happen, a turnaround that breaks every rule. You were walking with nothing, but now you carry the weight of my promise. You were looked over, but now you're being called forward. You were rejected, but now you are my chosen. I've seen your struggle, but I didn't let it break you. I was with you in the shadows, and now I will walk with you in the light. That check, it's divine confirmation. It's a signature of heaven on your life. It's evidence that I haven't just been watching you, I've been working for you, aligning the right people, breaking the wrong ties, opening closed places, preparing the table in front of those who walked away. You may not see the whole plan, but trust this. I am not done with you. I'm only getting started. Comment 222 if you trust that. My timing is perfect. Look again at your life. The delays weren't denials, they were setups. Setups for the kind of breakthrough you couldn't force with effort, only with faith. I held back that relationship, that job, that opportunity, not because I didn't want you to have it, but because I had something greater. What I am releasing now is not what you begged for, it's what you were born for. This is your divine deposit. And it's not just financial, though I will provide there too. This is a spiritual release, a heavenly alignment. Suddenly, things will shift. People will call, doors will unlock, clarity will come, the fog will lift. Because when I say it's time, no one can delay it. No voice can cancel it. No enemy can stop it. My word does not return void. You need to understand, what you're walking into now wasn't created overnight. It's the result of prayers you forgot you prayed, of faith you showed when it was hardest, of obedience when no one else understood. I am a rewarder of those who diligently seek me. I keep records. I honor faith. I see the sacrifice. And I respond with blessing. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are right on time for a miracle only I could orchestrate. Let your heart believe again. Let your faith rise again. Let hope in again. because the vault of heaven has opened in your name. This check, this breakthrough, this moment, it's not fiction, it's faith in action. And you are about to see what happens when I step in. When I say enough, the enemy must retreat. When I say now, the blessing must come. When I say go, no wall can stand. Don't be surprised when you get the call, when the door opens, when the healing flows, when the offer arrives. It is already written, it is already yours, it is already done. I am not just depositing wealth into your account, I am depositing purpose into your soul. I am awakening what has been asleep inside you. You have carried pain, but within that pain, I planted power. You have faced loss, but through that loss, I grew your faith. You have walked through valleys that felt endless, but those valleys were training grounds for your victory. Every season that broke you was preparing you for the one that will bless you. The check isn't just numbers on a screen, it's a sign that heaven remembers you, that every delay had meaning, that every disappointment carried hidden direction. I was never silent, I was never absent. I was working quietly, setting divine connections in motion. You may have thought I forgot your prayers, but I was perfecting them. I was building a blessing that would not just touch you, but overflow through you. Comment 333 if you declare your faith in what's coming. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You must understand this. When I release something with your name on it, it can't be intercepted. The enemy can delay, but he cannot deny what I've written. I've signed your promise in eternal ink. You are stepping into a moment that will confirm my word. What's being released is not just a check of blessing, but a covenant of restoration. It represents what was taken, what was delayed, what was stolen, all coming back multiplied. That stunned executive you heard about? He represents the people watching your life. They will see the evidence of my hand. They will witness how I turn ashes into beauty. They will be shocked at how quickly things shift in your favor. But this is what happens when my children walk in obedience. I don't just give blessings, I give evidence. Evidence that I am alive, active, and faithful. You've cried quietly, pretending to be strong. You've smiled while breaking inside. You've given even when you had little left to give. I saw it all. Not one tear was wasted, not one act of kindness went unnoticed, and now the harvest is coming. I am sending a wind of favor so powerful that everything around you will start to align. What was once empty will overflow. What was once silent will sing again. This is your divine turnaround. The check is symbolic, but the miracle is real. It's me showing you that you're not forgotten. You are being lifted from lack to abundance, from waiting to receiving, from standing outside to walking in. You are crossing a threshold. You are stepping into new authority. You are about to see the difference between when you worked for it and when I send it. Comment 555 if you feel something shifting, even as you read this. Listen carefully. Do not let doubt cancel what faith has already signed. Do not let fear silence what heaven has already declared. The reason you've faced so much resistance lately is because what's coming is that big. The battle was never proof of my absence, it was proof of your anointing. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't valuable. He fought you because he saw what I placed in you. I'm not calling you to survive anymore, I'm calling you to rise. The account is ready, The deposit is made, and the angels are on assignment. You only have to believe. You only have to step forward. I am the same God who opened the Red Sea, who fed 5,000 with a few loaves, who called Lazarus from the tomb. The same power that moved then is moving for you now. You may not see how it all fits together yet, but soon you will. Soon you'll understand why I made you wait, why I said no, why I closed certain doors. Every no protected you from something smaller than what I had planned. Every delay built strength you'll need for what's ahead. Every setback was a setup for a public testimony that will glorify me. I know you've been tired. I know you've wondered if your prayers still matter. But I need you to remember this. Faith doesn't move when it sees evidence. Faith moves because it trusts my word. And my word over you has not changed. I said I would bless you, and I will. I said I would heal you, and I will. I said I would open doors, and they are opening right now. Comment 1212 if you believe doors are opening in your favor. The sound of heaven is moving toward you. It's the sound of chains breaking, debts clearing, and peace flooding your heart. I am not just blessing you, I am preparing to make you a blessing to others. I am enlarging your capacity, stretching your faith, and increasing your territory. You are not waiting on me anymore. I am waiting on you to believe it's already done. That check represents abundance, but it also represents trust. When you receive something so great, you must also carry the wisdom to use it well. So I will give you not only provision, but direction. Not only success, but discernment. Not only blessing, but balance. Because I am not only giving you wealth, I am giving you wholeness. People will ask how it happened, and you will tell them, God did it. You will have no explanation except grace. No reason except mercy. No credit except faith. And through your testimony, others will believe. This is how I work. I turn private struggles into public victories. I turn hidden pain into visible miracles. I turn ordinary lives into living proof that I am still on the throne. You are chosen for this season. You are anointed for this moment. Do not let comparison steal your joy. What I have for you cannot be copied. It's tailored to your life, your calling, your destiny. I have written your story in light, and no darkness can erase what I have written. So when the world tells you it's impossible, smile, because what they call impossible, I call done. When fear whispers that you'll fail, remind yourself who your Father is. I am the God who never loses. I am the God who speaks, and the universe obeys. I am the God who just deposited a miracle in your name. You have waited long enough. You have watched others celebrate while you stood in silence, wondering when it would be your turn. Hear me now. Your turn has come. The heavens have recorded your name. The miracle that once felt out of reach is already in motion. That check is not a symbol of luck. It is proof of my promise. You have walked through the fire, and I have seen your faith hold steady. Now you will walk through favor, and the same faith will lead you into overflow. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money, attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. I am rewriting your story in real time. What was once written in loss is now being rewritten in gain. What was once written in pain is now being turned into peace. Every delay you faced was not punishment, it was preparation. You were never being denied, you were being designed. Designed to carry greater things. Designed to stand taller, designed to trust deeper. I was not withholding blessings, I was building capacity for them. Comment 777 if you feel that this word was sent for you. You have been faithful in the unseen, and now I am bringing you into visibility. You've prayed in the dark, now I will reward you in the light. That stunned look on the faces of those around you will not come from your effort but from my hand. They will see the evidence of grace so strong that even your enemies will whisper, "Surely the Lord has blessed them." I am not just changing your situation, I am changing your status. I am elevating you in ways that will make it clear that this was not man's doing, but mine alone. Do not look back anymore. What is behind you no longer defines you. You have spent too long trying to understand why things happened the way they did. Let it go. Some doors closed because you were meant to outgrow them. Some people walked away because they could not follow where I am taking you. You are entering a season where peace will no longer feel temporary, where provision will no longer be unstable, where joy will no longer come and go. You are stepping into sustained blessing. I have seen how hard you've tried to fix things that were never yours to fix. I have watched you carry weight that was never yours to bear. I am lifting that from you now. You don't have to carry what I already handled. You don't have to fight battles I've already won. That miracle check, that divine deposit, is a reminder that I've got this, that everything concerning you is in my hands, and I never lose what's mine. Comment 999 if you trust that everything is now in God's hands. Some of you have been asking me for a sign, and this is it. I am confirming it right now. The waiting season is ending. The financial pressure, the emotional weight, the loneliness, it is all breaking. You are moving from empty to enough, from lack to overflow, from questions to clarity. Do not measure my promise by what you see in your account. What is unseen is far greater. The balance in heaven's ledger is not counted in numbers, it is counted in grace. And right now, grace is being released over your life. There is a wind blowing that is shifting everything connected to you. I am bringing alignment where there was confusion. I am bringing direction where there was delay. I am bringing opportunities that you didn't apply for, favor you didn't ask for, and answers you didn't expect. It is coming because your heart stayed faithful when everything around you shook. I honor faith like that. I reward faith like that. You stood still when you could have quit, and now you will see why I asked you to stay. When I said 2 minutes, I wasn't warning you to hurry. I was telling you how close the miracle is. 2 minutes in, heaven's timing can shift decades of earthly struggle. I can turn a dry desert into a river. I can turn an empty account into abundance. I can turn fear into faith in less than a breath. What you call sudden, I call perfect. My timing is not late, it's layered with meaning. Everything arrives when your heart is ready to handle it. Comment 1010 if you believe it's your time to receive. That check is not paper, it is power. It carries my seal, my signature, and my name. It is my way of saying, you are not forgotten. It is heaven's way of announcing, the wait is over. And just as you are reading this now, my angels are already moving. They are clearing paths, making connections, opening gates. The same hand that created the stars is the hand that just released your breakthrough. Do not compare what I am doing in you with what I am doing in others. Your blessing has its own timing. Your miracle has its own schedule. You are not behind. You are not left out. You are in process, divine process, and this process is producing something priceless, unshakable faith. When you come out of this, you will not just have blessings, you will have testimony. You will have authority. You will have proof that God provides. The enemy tried to convince you that nothing was happening. He tried to blind you with doubt, distract you with fear, and delay you with disappointment. But what he didn't realize is that while he was busy lying, I was busy building. I was constructing something behind the scenes, something too strong for him to stop. That check, that divine miracle, is proof that heaven always wins, that you are not defined by delay but by destiny. I am about to surprise you with goodness that feels unreal. Doors that once ignored you will now swing open wide. Emails you forgot about will suddenly come through. Calls that never came will finally reach you. And when it happens, you'll know it wasn't coincidence, it was covenant. It was written before you were born. You're not stumbling into luck, you're walking into legacy. I am restoring more than you lost. The years you thought were wasted will yield fruit. The tears you shed are watering your next blessing. The pain you endured is birthing purpose. You are about to live in what I promised long ago. This is the season where prophecy turns into proof, faith turns into sight, hope turns into harvest. Keep believing even when it doesn't make sense. Keep expecting even when nothing seems to move. You're not waiting for me to show up, I'm waiting for you to see that I already have. You are standing in the miracle already. You just haven't recognized it yet. But soon, everything will make sense. Soon, you'll look back and say, he did exactly what he said he would do. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You have no idea how close you are to the moment everything changes. You've been feeling it, that strange tension in your spirit, the restlessness, the pressure that won't let you sleep. That's not confusion. That's confirmation. The weight you've been carrying isn't a burden, it's the signal of breakthrough. You've been sensing something's about to shift, and you're right. The atmosphere around your life has changed. What was locked is being released. What was held back is coming forward. You've walked through your last dry season. That miracle check is not just wealth, it's prophecy in action. It is the physical reflection of everything I spoke over you. And now it is arriving. Not because you earned it, but because I promised it. I do not forget my word. I do not break my covenant. I have remembered you. And this moment was written long before your enemies spoke, long before your failures happened, long before you questioned whether I was still with you. I never left. Comment 1515 if you believe heaven remembers you right now. You are not crazy for feeling like something is about to explode in your life. That inner pull is real. That sudden boldness, that quiet fire in your soul, it's all part of my divine timing. I'm stirring your spirit because your season is changing. The wilderness is behind you now. I am placing you in rooms that once ignored you. I am sending favor into places where your name was once rejected. I am opening gates no one thought you'd ever enter through. And listen to me closely. The reason this blessing is so overwhelming is because I'm not just making up for 1 year of pain. I'm repaying you for all of it. Every year the enemy stole from you. Every season you kept quiet when you could have complained. Every moment you gave while you were empty. Every time you stayed faithful when it would have been easier to walk away. I counted it all. I never missed 1 second. And now, I am restoring it all at once. That stunned bank executive, that's only a glimpse of what's happening in the spirit. People are going to be shocked at your rise. Not because of what you've done, but because of what I'm about to do through you. There will be no explaining it, no formula to repeat it, no way to recreate it, because it's not about talent. It's not about connections, it's about favor. Raw, divine, undeniable favor. Comment 1717 if you receive God's favor over your life right now. This is the season where I silence the mockers, where I lift those who were overlooked, where I crown those who stayed humble, where I bless those who didn't quit. You didn't fold under pressure, and now I'm going to elevate you in ways that will leave even you in awe. Not to show off, but to show my glory through you. You are not just being blessed, you are being positioned. This blessing isn't just for your comfort, it's for my calling over your life. You see, I didn't forget your dreams, I planted them. I didn't ignore your pain, I permitted it, because I knew what it would produce in you. Strength, wisdom, trust. You have what you need now to handle what's coming. If I had given you this earlier, it would have overwhelmed you. But now you're ready. Now your spirit is steady. Now your roots are deep. So when the weight of the blessing comes, you will not break under it, you will rise with it. I am not just blessing your account. I am healing your identity. I am restoring the way you see yourself. You are not a failure. You are not forgotten. You are not broken beyond repair. You are chosen. You are marked. You are deeply, intentionally, eternally loved. I'm removing every label that life and people tried to place on you. The only name that matters is the one I gave you, mine. That check isn't just for spending, it's for sending. I am sending you into rooms you didn't think you belonged in, into opportunities that seemed impossible, into relationships that align with your calling, into clarity that wipes away confusion. You are being launched, not gently but powerfully, like an arrow pulled back and released. And the tension you've felt, that was me pulling you into position. Comment, Amen, if you know God is positioning you for something big. I know this hasn't been easy. You've had to keep moving when everything in you wanted to stop. You've had to speak life over situations that felt dead. You've had to trust me in seasons where you couldn't feel me. But because you did, because you stayed, now you will see. This is the fulfillment season, the reward season, the season of release. And the release will come suddenly. One moment, you will feel like nothing is working, and the next, everything will fall into place. That's how I work. I don't need time, I need alignment. And now that your heart is aligned, the miracles can manifest. This is why I said don't quit. This is why I said just hold on, because you were this close. And now, it's here. You will receive news that changes your direction. Unexpected breakthroughs, unexplained blessings, sudden clarity, divine surprises. And when it comes, remember this, I did it. Not you, not chance, not a lucky moment, but me. I opened the door, I changed the story, I restored the years, and I will continue to do more because I love you. Let this be the season where you stop begging and start believing, where you stop doubting and start declaring, where you stop hiding and start standing. This check was not just sent to surprise you, it was sent to awaken you, to remind you that I still move, that I still speak, that I still bless, and that I still choose people like you. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. This is only the beginning. There is more, much more. But for now, pause and praise. Thank me even before you see it all. Because faith that praises in the middle always sees glory in the end. There is a reason you were drawn to this message right now. It's because the deposit has been made. Heaven's ledger shows your name. The transaction is complete. You may not see it all in your hands yet, but in the spirit, it's already done. That's why you feel something shifting in your chest. That's why you're suddenly aware of how close you are to something you can't even name yet. It's not in your imagination. It's divine alignment. This is what it feels like when heaven moves for you. The check that just hit your account is not ordinary. It is layered with grace, filled with favor, soaked in my promises, and sealed with my name. It is not a payment, it's an inheritance, not a temporary fix, a permanent covenant. You are not just receiving resources, you are receiving restoration. And that restoration will reach into every part of your life, your finances, your heart, your family, your calling, your joy. Comment 222 if you trust my timing for your life. I know how many times you thought it wasn't going to happen. You tried to be strong, but disappointment wore you down. You convinced yourself maybe it wasn't meant for you, but I was never withholding it. I was protecting it. I was waiting for the right moment, the divine minute where you would not just receive the blessing, but recognize the source. Now your heart is ready, your faith is stronger. Your eyes are open. You won't miss what I'm about to do. And make no mistake, what I'm doing, no one will be able to take credit for. Not even you. You'll look at the open doors, the healed wounds, the new strength, and know deep in your soul, this was God. Because I'm not just giving you a miracle, I'm making you a miracle. You will become proof of my presence. You will carry the fragrance of divine favor. People will ask you what changed, and your only answer will be, heaven stepped in. That stunned look from the bank executive is only the beginning. Your family is about to see it, your co-workers, your friends. Even those who overlooked you will not be able to ignore what I've placed on your life. This is not about showing off, this is about showing up. I am showing up for you in ways that cancel years of lack and loss. You are not being upgraded, you are being unveiled. Comment, Amen, if you know something greater is being revealed in your life. Everything the enemy meant for evil, I'm flipping it. Every weapon that was formed against you, I'm turning it into a weapon for worship. Every delay, I'm converting it into testimony. Every no, I'm translating it into a divine not yet that's finally turned into now. You have crossed the threshold. What didn't make sense then will start making sense now. What felt random was actually ordered. Every step, every tear, every detour, it was all leading to this. That check you didn't expect, I planned it. That breakthrough that caught you off guard, I scheduled it. You are living inside a moment that has been developing for longer than you realize. And I don't just give you breakthrough, I give you the strength to carry it well. You will not lose this. You will not sabotage it. You will walk in it. You will grow through it. You will see my hand in every detail. Now hear me, this is not the time to shrink. Do not play small. Do not apologize for the favor on your life. Do not let other people's confusion become your hesitation. I didn't call you to fit in. I called you to rise. This miracle is not meant to make you comfortable. It's meant to wake you up. You are not who you used to be. Stop trying to walk like your old self in shoes meant for your new season. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your divine season of rising. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not too unqualified. I have always used the unexpected. I chose David, a shepherd. I chose Esther, an orphan. I chose Mary, a young girl with no status. And I chose you. I placed greatness inside you before the world gave you labels. I called you blessed before anyone called you broken. I called you mine before anyone rejected you. And now, my child, I am calling you forward. The old has passed. The new is here. Let the past go, it cannot enter where I am taking you. Let the guilt go, it was never yours to carry. Let the shame go, I already nailed it to the cross. The blessing has been released, the check has been cleared, the shift has started, the divine winds are behind you, and you will not fail. Do not be afraid when things start moving fast. Do not panic when unexpected doors open. This is what happens when my favor shows up. It disrupts routines, it breaks cycles, it flips expectations. But it always builds what I've promised. You are not losing control, you are gaining purpose. You are not falling behind, you are being pulled ahead. You've been standing on the edge of this moment for a long time. You've felt it in the quiet, when your thoughts wouldn't settle. You've sensed that something greater was waiting for you, but it always seemed one step away. I want you to know now, it's no longer waiting in the distance. It's here. The miracle that looked impossible has entered your atmosphere. The delay has been broken, the deposit has cleared. And now, what I spoke is becoming what you see. You've prayed for doors to open, and now they are opening all at once. Don't be afraid of how quickly it's happening. You prayed for this for years. You sowed faith through tears. You believed when belief was painful. You stood when everything tried to push you down. And now the harvest is here. This is not random. It's the return on your faith. Every act of trust, every moment you chose hope over despair, every time you said, God, I still believe, it all built to this. Comment 333 if you declare your faith for this new season. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have felt forgotten before, but I was never gone. I was planting answers while you were asking questions. I was building miracles while you were waiting for signs. I was crafting doors while you were knocking on walls. You didn't fail. You didn't miss it. You didn't pray wrong. It just wasn't the right time until now. The right time has arrived. The miracle check has cleared heaven's system, and it bears your name in golden letters. And now, I need you to believe that you are worthy to receive it. Because the blessing won't come through doubt. I can pour out abundance, but you must open your heart to hold it. Stop apologizing for the favor I gave you. Stop hiding the light I placed in you. Stop thinking small when I made you in my image. You are not an accident. You are a masterpiece in motion. And this blessing is the signature of the Creator on your life. Comment 1212 if you believe you are worthy of the blessing God has prepared. I am not sending this miracle to prove something to others. I am sending it to remind you who you are. You've been called chosen, but you've been living like forgotten. You've been called loved, but you've been carrying the weight of rejection. You've been called whole, but you've been walking around wounded. That ends now. The moment you receive this divine deposit, every lie the enemy whispered begins to lose its grip. You are not broken beyond repair. You are proof that resurrection still happens. This check is more than money. It is mercy in motion. It is grace multiplied. It is my promise made visible. It is a covenant written not in ink, but in eternity. You are stepping into a divine reality that can't be undone. The chains that bound your progress are gone. The ceiling that limited your faith has shattered. You are now operating under an open heaven, and no one can close what I have opened. Comment, Amen if you know heaven has opened over you. I want you to notice what's changing around you. The atmosphere is lighter. The pressure that once crushed you now feels like release. The people who used to ignore you will start to call. The doors that rejected you will begin to swing open. That is the ripple effect of divine release. You didn't have to force this. You just had to believe long enough for me to move. And now that I've moved, nothing can reverse it. I am not just giving you breakthrough. I am giving you new perspective. I want you to see how everything you went through prepared you for this moment. The betrayal built your boundaries. The delay deepened your discernment. The loneliness sharpened your hearing. Every season you thought was wasted was quietly building spiritual wealth. Now, that wealth is being transferred into reality. Every tear has been turned into currency in heaven, and now I am cashing it in your favor. This isn't just about your finances. It's about your family, your mind, your peace, your health. The restoration is total. You will wake up lighter. You will think clearer. You will walk taller. You will see differently. The same way that check shifted the numbers in your account, this miracle will shift the atmosphere in your entire life. Your name carries a new weight now, the weight of divine favor. There will be moments where this all feels too good to be real. But believe it, receive it, hold it. Because this is not fantasy, this is faith fulfilled. I am the same God who parted seas, who made barren wombs sing, who called light out of darkness. If I could do that then, I can surely turn your life around now. I am the God of impossible things, and you are standing inside one right now. So here is my instruction to you. Stay thankful. Keep praising. Guard your peace. Do not speak fear over what I've blessed. Do not entertain doubt when I've already delivered. Keep your spirit clear and your heart expectant. The next wave is coming greater, stronger, fuller. This is just the beginning of what I'm about to release. You are walking proof of my promises. You are evidence that faith works. You are the living result of grace multiplied. Let the world be stunned, just like that bank executive was. Let them question, let them wonder. And when they do, simply tell them the truth. God did it. This moment, this miracle is not the end of your story. It's the turning point. The rest of your life will now be the reward for every moment you chose faith over fear. Every second of struggle will now make sense. Every loss will find its reason. And every doubt will bow to evidence. You've waited, you've wept, and you've wondered. But you never walked away. That matters more than you know. I saw the moments when you almost let go, when you whispered, "Lord, I don't understand," but still kept walking. I counted those steps. I stored every prayer. And now the heavens are releasing what you didn't even realize I was preparing for you. You thought you were forgotten. You were actually being favored. The check you received in the spirit, that miracle I deposited with your name on it, is only the beginning. I am unlocking not just resources, but recognition. Not just provision, but peace. I'm giving you rest from the storm that tried to break you. You've been in survival mode for too long. Now I'm shifting you into overflow. You will no longer wake up with fear. You will wake up with confidence. Comment, Amen. If you know God is giving you peace again, is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. This next season of your life will not look like your last. The pain that followed you into every room is lifting. The worry that sat heavy on your chest is fading. The questions that clouded your sleep are being answered by my presence. I'm not just solving problems, I'm restoring identity. You are not the person they tried to label. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are not forgotten in a crowd of others more qualified. You are chosen. You are mine. And yes, people will wonder how it all turned around so quickly. They'll ask, how did that happen for you? Let them ask. Let them watch. Because your life is about to become a living, breathing reminder that I still answer prayers, I still move mountains, and I still pour out blessings in ways that no one expects. Comment 555 if you believe your life is about to shift suddenly. I have plans for you, bigger than a check, bigger than a bank account. I am depositing boldness into your spirit, vision into your mind, healing into your body, clarity into your path. You're not just receiving something, you're becoming someone. The version of you that I designed before the world tried to shrink your faith. You are walking into alignment, and nothing, no delay, no detour, no distraction can stop what I've already spoken over you. You are stepping into something that cannot be reversed. What I have set in motion for you has already been signed in heaven. The miracle check that bears your name is not just currency, it's covenant. It declares that you will lack no good thing, that the seasons of struggle were not wasted, that everything you endured has positioned you for overflow. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will. Every unanswered question will meet my explanation in perfect timing. You have asked me, Lord, why did I have to go through all that? And I say to you now, because what I am giving you must be handled with wisdom. You cannot carry abundance with a wounded heart. That is why I healed you first. You cannot manage blessings while chained to bitterness. That is why I freed you. You cannot receive peace while holding on to fear. That is why I stretched your faith. What you walked through wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Comment 777 if you believe your preparation is turning into promotion. Do not be surprised when the same people who once questioned your worth begin to seek your advice. Do not be shocked when the very places that closed their doors now invite you back. I am not doing this to prove them wrong. I am doing it to prove that my hand is on you. You were never meant to fit in, you were meant to stand out. You were never forgotten, you were hidden until the right time. And that time is now. The miracle I am releasing will not fade. It will not depend on the approval of others. It will not be temporary. It will be anchored in my promise. You will find yourself walking into rooms you once prayed to enter. You will see opportunities appear out of nowhere. You will feel a peace that doesn't match your circumstances. That's how you'll know it's me. Because I don't bring confusion, I bring clarity. I don't bring fear, I bring faith. Comment 999 if you feel peace rising inside you right now. I want you to keep your eyes on me. Not on what you see, not on what people say, but on me. The numbers in your account may change, but my promise doesn't. The noise around you may grow, but my voice stays steady. Hold on to that, because this next chapter is not just about receiving, it's about walking in purpose. The check was the signal, the transformation is the result. You are being equipped to do greater things than you've imagined. And as long as you keep trusting me, you will not fail. You have been asking for a sign, and I have already placed it before you. The check was not simply a promise of wealth. It was a reminder that I am still moving, still opening, still providing. You thought I was silent, but silence is often the sound of my preparation. While you were waiting, I was weaving. While you were praying, I was planning. And now the threads are forming a pattern you could not see before. There is a shift happening around you. You can sense it even when nothing seems different on the outside. That is because my blessings always begin in the unseen. Before it shows in your hands, it settles in your heart. This is why I asked you to keep faith when it hurt. I needed your trust to mature before the miracle arrived. And now, your faith is ready to hold what I am releasing. Comment, Amen, if you feel this word touching something deep inside you. I am bringing order where there has been confusion. You have tried to piece things together on your own, but I am arranging what you could not fix. I am guiding conversations that will open doors. I am softening hearts that once turned away. I am aligning opportunities you didn't even know existed. You will begin to notice small confirmations, moments that seem ordinary, but carry the weight of divine purpose. Do not dismiss them. They are signs that the miracle is unfolding step by step. The check that was deposited in your name represents the transfer of favor. It is heaven's way of saying, you are next. For too long you have celebrated others while wondering if your time would ever come. It has. I am not just blessing you for survival, I am blessing you for influence. The impact of this miracle will reach beyond you. People connected to you will be lifted because of what I am doing in your life. Comment 1111 if you believe your season of overflow is beginning. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not asking you to figure it out. I am asking you to stay close. Keep your heart soft, your hands open, and your eyes lifted. I am leading you to places where peace will meet provision. You will not have to chase what I have already chosen for you. Stand still long enough to recognize that I am the one opening the way. The same hand that formed the stars is the hand guiding you now. Do not be afraid to walk through doors that once intimidated you. You will find me there, waiting, already prepared. Your faith has brought you here. Your obedience will carry you further. The miracle has started, and nothing can stop what I have released. Stay expectant, stay thankful. The best chapter of your story is already turning. You are standing under an open heaven. The sound you hear in your spirit is the sound of release. Every locked door is beginning to open. Every dry place is being watered again. Every weary part of you is finding strength. I have been behind every scene of your story, shaping what you could not see. Nothing has been wasted. Even the seasons that broke you were the soil where I planted new beginnings. The check was the signal. Now comes the growth. You will notice peace showing up before answers. That's how you will know the miracle is close. I am calming the storm first, so you can receive what's next with clear vision. I am removing distractions one by one. People who were not meant to walk this part of the road with you will drift away quietly. Do not chase what I release. Trust that what remains is what was meant to stay. My pruning is not punishment, it's preparation. Comment 222 if you trust me to prepare you for what's coming. You have looked at others and thought, they seem ahead of me. But I need you to see this truth. My timing is never late and never early. I do not rush miracles, I perfect them. While others were collecting what looked like success, I was storing something deeper for you: endurance, character, and clarity. Those are treasures that never lose value. Now, when the outward blessings come, you will have the strength to carry them. The miracle check that bears your name is not about wealth alone, it's about restoration. I am restoring the years that felt stolen. I am breathing new life into dreams that seemed too old to rise again. You will soon see how I can make time bow to my plan. Opportunities that passed you by will find their way back. Relationships that broke will heal with grace. Joy that once felt distant will become your daily companion. I am doing it in ways no one will understand but you. Comment, Amen, if you feel hope returning even now. You will look back on these days and see how close I was all along. I walked with you through nights when you thought you were alone. I guarded you from battles you never even knew were near. I carried you through losses that could have crushed you. And now I am setting a table for you right in the presence of everything that tried to stop you. You will sit and eat in peace while the storm quiets outside. You will taste joy again, freely, fully, without fear that it will fade. Hold this truth in your heart. Nothing is missing, nothing is lost. Everything that belongs to you will find its way home. This is the season where my promises turn into proof. The same power that spoke galaxies into existence has already spoken your blessing into being. Walk forward with quiet confidence. The miracle has begun, and it will not stop until it is complete. You are entering a season where everything will begin to make sense. The confusion that followed you for years is lifting. The battles that drained your strength are ending. I am replacing weariness with renewal. You have been through enough to know that what comes from me cannot be shaken. The check you received was never about a single moment of gain. It was the start of a life built on constant provision, quiet confidence, and peace that does not depend on circumstance. You prayed for change, and it is here. Not a small change, but the kind that reaches deep into how you think, how you see yourself, and how you live. You will stop expecting loss and start expecting blessing. You will stop fearing the future and start trusting that I am already there. The sound of lack is fading from your life. I am replacing it with the sound of laughter, the rhythm of steady provision, and the calm that comes when you know you're cared for. Comment 555 if you believe your season of steady provision has begun. I know it has taken time. You thought the waiting meant I was still deciding, but I was never unsure. I was building foundations that couldn't collapse. I was teaching you to hear my voice above the noise. Every delay hid protection. Every unanswered prayer carried direction. Now, those lessons will bear fruit. You will make decisions with wisdom instead of worry. You will walk through open doors without fear of them closing. The miracle I've given you will not just fill your hands, it will fill your heart. You will find joy in small things again. You will notice how peace sits quietly where stress once lived. You will see kindness in places that used to hold judgment. This is what restoration looks like. It's not loud. It's steady, faithful, and sure. I am not rushing you through this. I am rebuilding you within it. Comment 1111 if you feel peace returning to your spirit. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are not running out of time. You are right on schedule with eternity. Stop looking backward. What's ahead is better, brighter, and blessed. The same God who brought you this far is the same God guiding you through what's next. Keep your eyes forward and your heart open. The path is clear, even if your steps feel uncertain. Walk anyway. Every step you take in faith activates another promise. And remember this, you don't need to prove that you are worthy of what I've given.